Thank you all so much for being here. Can you hear me back there? Good, thank you. I just have a few little thank yous and commercials and such before we get started. Ben and I are just going to try to do a little words and music thing. But first of all, I had to tell you that I'm so happy with the cover of this book. They actually listened to me this time, and I told them I would like a tree on the cover, and they put one on it. I couldn't believe it, and I'm really happy with it. I love the poster. Have y'all seen the poster? Yeah. I think those are for sale, right, Wynn? Yeah. And they're really beautiful, so I love that tree too. So you should check those out afterwards. And I have to tell you that there's a big mistake or typo of sorts in the book that has just bothered me. So I'm going to be telling everybody about it as I'm on the road. But the book is dedicated to my father, but it was a double dedication. It's also dedicated to my best friend, Donna Edith Conley, who without whom I wouldn't have survived my childhood. And so she was so pivotal to my childhood, which this book is so much about, that I really wanted the dedication to be to her as well. But that's the problem with email sometimes, that didn't quite get through. And so hopefully the book will go into a second printing and they can correct that. So I wanted y'all to know that. And she's with us tonight. Donna, stand up and let them see how pretty you are. I point her out and make her do that because once you read the book, you'll see how important she is to the book and to my own childhood. So I wanted you to be able to put a face to the real Edie because that's who she is. I'm going to start with a little prologue, and then we're going to get into some music, and then I'll just sort of come and go. And I'm so proud to be here with Ben Sollee, my favorite artist right now, and his album Learn to Bend. I've worn it out. I've bought dozens of copies. I've told everybody about it, and I can't stress enough what a beautiful album it is. And when we were figuring out what songs to do, every single song of his speaks to me on so many levels that any song that he's ever done would work with this book, I think, because we have so many common themes in our writing and what we really care about and what we're trying to do with our writing and our music. And so I'm just so honored to be here with him and to call him a friend. So thank you very much, Ben. That was the summer of the bicentennial when all these things happened. My sister, Josie, began to hate our country and slapped my mother's face. My wild aunt, Nell, moved in with us, bringing along all 5,000 or so of her records and a green record player that ran on batteries. My father started going back to Vietnam in his dreams, and I saw him cry. My mother did the twist in front of the whole town and nearly lost us all. I was only 10 years old, and I did something unforgivable.
I wouldn't make a sound if I wasn't so angry. I wouldn't be running if there wasn't so far to go. I wouldn't keep on if there wasn't something worth keeping. I want to believe that this mountain can be moved, but this is only a song, it can't change the world. I get a little scared when I'm driving through the ghetto. There's a part of me that wants to hide, there's a part of me that wants to move in. 'Cause even though I grew up in the suburbs, I didn't really grow till I learned how so many others live. But this is only a song, it can't change the world. I'm digging deep in myself. But who needs a shovel when you have a little boy like mine? This ain't the world that I want to give him. People racing around in cars and cities you can't even walk across. And this is only a song, you can't change the world. I've been dreaming about Providence and craving a root beer float. I didn't make these rules, but it's come time for us to row this boat. And on the horizon I see windmills sprouting up in rows. There's young folks farming and a few that are gonna vote. But this is only a song, you can't change the world. So I try, why even sing at all? I picture the Harlem Globetrotters dancing like mosquitoes with a basketball. 'Cause there is beauty and freedom in folks like me. Came over on boats and flew in on planes, crawled under fences and fought wars just to find a place to be free. But this is only a song, it can't change the world. Yes, this is only a song.